The coming of the Lord. I present myself before humanity in a period when new revelations have transformed the life of man. Nevertheless, I still manifest myself to humanity with the same humility that you have always known. The divine Word of God has not come to incarnate on earth again, nor has Christ come again to be born in a humble manger. That is no longer necessary because man no longer needs a material being to offer testimony of the power of God. Although I am manifesting myself through human spokesmen during this era, man should not believe that my presence is in a material form. It is not, because the presence of God is spiritual, universal and infinite. My arrival during this period would not have been necessary if humanity had been living a life of justice and virtue, for not all of the deeds that humanity has presented to me are righteous. Man walks on the wrong path and continues to sin and to lead a life that is unjust and evil. Thus, it was necessary that I come during this era to awaken man spiritually and to remind him of the spiritual responsibilities that he has neglected. Man also needs to become aware of his Father, who has helped him to become all that he is and who will help him become the true Son of God. If I had attempted to communicate with man from spirit to spirit during this period, man would not have listened to me because he is very materialistic. Therefore, I chose to manifest myself through human spokesmen to give you my teachings. The reason why I descend to communicate with you is this: as you cannot ascend to communicate with your Lord spirit to spirit, I have had to descend another step, that is, from the spiritual and the divine, where you may not yet come, to take up your understanding, which has its seat in the brains of men, and translate my divine inspiration to human words and material sound. Man still needs to learn much more, and it is the Lord who has come to bring him knowledge and wisdom. Although some may believe that my manifestation through the human spokesman was not praiseworthy, truly I tell you, that the teachings have revealed great spiritual wisdom and knowledge. Some would have preferred a manifestation with more splendor and more dignity, but any form of grandeur which reflects vanity lacks divine light and spiritual elevation. I could have arrived amidst lightning and storms to make my power known. Man would easily have known that the Lord had arrived. However, this would have caused man to become more confused and fearful. Do you not believe that instead of feeling love toward the Divine Father, you would have feared his justice? Although God is all power, you must realize that he will not impose his will on humanity nor utilize his power to triumph over man. The only power God will use is divine love. It is the divine Spirit who is now speaking to the universe. It has come to clarify all things that have confused man in the past. This is the dawning of a new day for mankind because the divine Spirit has come to eliminate the doubts and false fears of man as well as to help man acquire greater spiritual wisdom and understanding, allowing his spirit to become free. I say to you that after you become familiar with the essence of my teachings and the justice of my laws, you will also become aware of how your previous belief and ideas prevented you from knowing the truth. No longer will the fear of punishment prevent you from analyzing and learning about different things. You will feel free to learn as much as you can, however, your conscience will tell you when it is not to your benefit to penetrate into knowledge that is not reserved for man. You must learn that man is not entitled to all knowledge. He must acquire only the knowledge that is reserved for him. My people, if it was announced that my arrival would be amidst wars, unleashed elements in nature, epidemics, and chaos on earth, it was not I who caused these events. I came during this period because I knew that humanity would need me during this time of great ordeals. Those events that were foretold to signal my arrival, are now occurring. During this third era, I have come to earth during a period of great suffering and turmoil to awaken and summon a new humanity with love. It is love that inspires man to practice justice, brotherhood, and peace. The word of Christ germinated in his disciples, as well as in the other people who followed him. His teachings and the essence of those teachings spread throughout the world. The teachings that I have brought today also will spread throughout the world. They will be welcomed by those who are prepared to feel and comprehend them.